The Optimagician by Emily Joyce. Hi there. Thank you for joining me again for an adventure aboard the Counting Ship. Don't forget to subscribe to the Counting Ship channel to make sure you never miss an adventure. Today we're going to meet another of my special friends, the Optimagician. So cuddle down, make sure you feel comfortable, and we can set sail. We have an appointment with my friend, the Optimagician. Now, an Optimagician is a bit like a normal optician who looks after your eyes, but with a magical twist. The glasses he can make will help you to see things which you cannot see with just your eyes. In fact, without his special glasses, you cannot even see the Optimagician himself. So let's disembark from the Counting Ship and make our way to the Optimagician's studio. It's warm and peaceful in here. It looks like any other optician you might have visited. There are signs on the wall with big letters and smaller letters, and a table with lots of special equipment for looking in your eyes. And in the middle of the room are two pieces of apparatus that look like binoculars on a stand, right next to two comfortable chairs. But where is the Optimagician himself? If you listen very carefully, you might hear his voice. "Please take a seat," he says, "and look through the binocular lenses." Did you hear him? He wants us to sit in the seats. You take one and I'll take the other. What can you see when you put your eyes to the binocular lenses? Let's have a look. I can see the wall on the other side of the studio with a white sign that has some big black letters on it and a big letter O at the top. All right, Emily, let's try some different lenses for you and your friend, he says. Is that better or worse? Goodness, look, now the sign in front of us is black and the big letters have gone white. Well, it isn't better or worse, but all the colours are back to front. Oh dear. In that case, let's try better or worse. Look, the colours have gone back to normal, but the big letter O at the top of the sign looks like a little round door. Can you see the polished brass knocker and the shiny doorknob? Now we're on the right track, says the Optimagician. So perhaps we need a little... Wow! The O-shaped door is opening, and there's a little tiny girl coming out of it. And it looks like she's holding two bright blue balloons. Good. Let's try... No, it isn't balloons at all. Can you see? It's two deep blue dragonflies. I wonder, is that tiny girl taking her pet dragonflies for a walk? But the leads are joined together in a little wooden seat. And now the tiny girl is climbing on this seat, and the dragonflies are pulling her out of the door, and she's going with them. It looks like she's on a long swing, being carried out of the O-shaped door on the Optimagician sign by two beautiful blue dragonflies. See how she's floating through the room. Ah, can you see Tabitha? Very good. We're getting there now. Better or worse? Can you see? In front of us is what looks like a floating blue top hat. Just the top hat, eh? Why there! It isn't a floating top hat at all. Now I can see the top hat is on top of the Optimagician's own head. We can see him at last, wearing his dazzling, glittering white coat. It's wonderful to see you. Well, hold still, you two. We're nearly there. I think we just need a... There we are. That should do it. And we're not in the Optimagician's studio anymore. We're in the middle of a beautiful meadow. It's surrounded by rolling hills and lush green grasses that stretch before our eyes. I can even hear the buzzing of bumblebees and the twittering of birds in the wood beyond the meadow. Now I know your prescription. I know just what glasses to give you both, says the Optimagician. You can come away from the binocular lenses now. And what do you know? As we take our eyes away from the binocular lenses, it seems like we're instantly back in the Optimagician's studio. The sign with the letters looks just the same, as if Tabitha had never climbed out of the little O door with her dragonfly friends. Here is a pair of my special glasses for you, Emily, and here is a pair for your friend, says the Optimagician, as he hands us both our glasses. But I should warn you, with so much to see in a pair of magic glasses, your eyes will get tired rather quickly. Thank you so much for these. How wonderful to see a more magical world. Let's go outside and try them out. So now we've left the Optimagician's studio. Let's put on our new glasses. Wow, we're instantly back in that beautiful meadow. And look, there's Tabitha, flying right before us on that magical swing, pulled by the dragonflies. She's smiling and waving at us. And just above us, in the air, are two hanging swings, just like Tabitha's, but held aloft by the most enormous dragonflies, the size of eagles. And as they hover right above us, we can see that the swings are just for us, and Tabitha is beckoning for us to follow her. So sit on the little wooden seat, and off we go on our magical swing through a land we can only see through magic glasses. But the Optimagician was right. Our eyes are feeling a little heavier now. The dragonflies pull together, so our feet dangle above the long grasses of the meadow before taking us up higher and higher. And as we go gently along, we swing gently, backwards and forwards, up in the air. And now we're heading over the forest, bobbing down beneath the canopies into the cool forest air. And then the dragonflies take us back up again, above the trees, into the warm sunlight. And there's so much to see, but our eyes are getting a little heavier still. But now we're dropping back down, just above the babbling brook. And as the dragonflies lower us in our swings again, so our feet dangle pleasantly above the water. And you can skim your toes across the water if you like, and see the water splash and spray. And the dragonflies hover for just a moment, so we can swing backwards and forwards across the water, dunking our feet or skimming our heels. But now, although you can still hear this magical world, it no longer feels like your feet are skimming the water, but your own silky, soft bed sheets. And just as soon as you're ready to fall to sleep, you'll discover that your legs, and then your bottom, and then your back, and your head will be laid gently on your very own bed. And the next time you're ready for another adventure, I'll be ready to meet you aboard the counting ship. Good night.